Yo, what's up? It's your brother. Hopefully your friend, Big Hill. Quasi in the building. Each one teach one. So check it out, man. I was just sitting here contemplating, thinking about a conversation me and my sweetheart had a few days ago about a video I made. You know, she had called me and said, man, that she was talking to some of her relatives. I think she said her sister, her niece or somebody. And they were talking about a video I had made. And in the video, I had a knee-jerk reaction to, I guess, because like when I showed her the video, she said, now what done caught your eye? I'm like, nothing. She said, bullshit. She like that little white boy in the video, bullshit. But anyway, so I said nothing. So anyway, so she telling me about this conversation, and they were talking about in the video the knee-jerk reaction I had to some fine young lady that walked across my field of view and had that fat ass. I was like, damn, and I'm a black man. I'm Generation X, man. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about that a woman, I can appreciate, the fine, natural ass of a woman. I ain't talking about them BBLs y'all got going on. That shit don't look right to me. Big old ass and bird legs, shit don't even match your body. I grew up in the era we tend to like natural ass. I grew up in the South, you know what I'm saying? So fat asses was all around. And yeah, when I see one, especially one of them big ones like an onion, that motherfucker make it's just, I'm a man, I'm a natural man, you know what I'm saying? So it's just natural for men to be attracted to tits and ass anyway. But the point is, like I think she said one of her nieces or something said, man, that was disrespectful. And that's what I want to get at right here. No, it's not disrespectful for me, man, to notice a woman's body and admire a woman's body, because I know how to admire a woman's beauty without lusting, right? And furthermore, I would never do that if my woman was with me. That's disrespectful. For me to be with my woman and another woman walk by and I'm gawking and shit like I ain't never seen a woman's body. I would never do that because I respect my woman. So, that niece, let me clear that up in your mind right now. Now, I would never do that. And if she's in my presence and I see that big old thing walk by, I'm not gonna really pay attention to it. Why? Because I had that type of discipline and respect. Furthermore, I think she intimated that in the conversation it was said that some woman could take me because I like a fat ass and she ain't got one. And I believe I made a video where I stated that. I said, God got jokes. God know I like a woman with a fat ass. But he gave me one that didn't have one. But in the video, I said she has everything else. And I often tell her that she the best thing that happened to me in quite a while. Because I think, man, I think, I was in my early 40s, early or mid 40s, somewhere like 43, 44 years old, where I finally realized that I had acquired a little sexual discipline. And I had learned how to look past a woman's exterior into her interior. Learn how to look past tits and ass into the true essence of a woman, which is her heart and her mind. You know what I'm saying? That's what I look for. That's what I learned to look for, man, since I've been 40. Now, once upon a time when I was a hoish man, you know what I'm saying, and a womanizer, man, shit, hell yeah, a big booty and a smile, and all you had to have was a pussy and a pulse, goddammit, and that probably was enough for me. Especially when I was full of that gin, goddamn it, I probably, oh Lord, I done got with some booger wolves, let me tell you, booger wolf. But these days, man, when I learned about energy transfers and what goes on in a sexual encounter other than just getting the nut, I was like, nah, man, because I have a certain purity and a standard that I live by, right? I don't drink, I don't smoke dope. I practice a certain level of spirituality. So inwardly, I try to make sure, man, that I'm pure. I have a certain amount of purity. So I don't want to get into the womb of a woman, some toxic ass womb from some woman who giving up pussy out both draw legs and got 2 or 3 men that she's screwing on. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm up in that womb and then come out that womb, man, all defiled and wonder why I'm feeling crazy. Why? Because you got all this other energy on you. See, when I learned about that, I was like, it kind of changed my sexual behavior. And I've been working since I was like 38 years old, right? Early in my phases of development, when I got off the drugs and alcohol, you know what I'm saying, started trying to get my life together, you know what I'm saying, I started looking at my sexual behavior. And I came to a few conclusions. And one of them was, man, that, you know, we have a sexual instinct and we're driven by that instinct. That instinct is to mate and procreate. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that instinct, it drives us, it dominates us, and it insists on ruling our lives. And once I understood that, you know, when I found myself not in relationships, you know, well, what happened was I had got off the drugs and alcohol and I was still playing women. And I was trying to live a spiritual life and that didn't vibe, you know, and then I ended up, man, having 2 women in the same place. And I remember feeling nasty. Usually before, my ego would be in play. And I'd be trying to tell another brother, look, yeah, I'm knocking down both them, bro. Because I always have them fine women, right? Except for them few times I was drunk fucking on the boo-boos. But anyway. So, yeah, but this day, shit, I felt nasty. And kind of fearful, wondering if the one girl, the side chick, was gonna say something to the main chick. And you know, so I had to go back, man, to look at my sexual behavior, man, and do some work in that area. It came to the conclusion, man, that, you know, I like a lot of sex. I just like with one woman. You know, and then as I continued to grow and evolve, and like I said, I learned about energy transfer, and that really kind of stopped my hoish behavior. And when I was able to start, you know, developing enough sexual discipline to actually turn some pussy down, you know what I'm saying, from women who was trying to give it to me, I knew I had done, you know, got to where I needed to be. So today, can't no any woman give me no pussy. I don't give a damn how fine you are, because I know that if you got a fat ass, a pretty face, and just drop dead gorgeous, as they say, shit, your spirit can be toxic as hell. I done met women like that. Back in my dope boy days, and she'd run up on a fine woman, man, and she ain't worth a damn. Think she too good to even speak to somebody, you know. That's one of the first things we learn as children. When you're in your mama's arm, you learn how to talk. Somebody come hi, and your mama teaches, say hi. And you say hi. But you know, you got some women out here, man, that's so used to being told how fine they are, man, they think they shit don't stink. And they think that just because they got this fine body and this beautiful exterior that they can have any man they want. But nah, you can't, because there's some of us brothers out here, man, that have some sexual discipline, you know what I'm saying? And we just won't fuck anything. And if you're a brother out here, especially a Gen X, and you still being controlled by pussy, man, you got some work to do. Because, shit, history is littered with men with powerful men that was destroyed by women. You know what I'm saying? If you're a woman, man, if you weak over women and coochie, we try to clean my language up a little bit. If you weak over that punani, man, then you could be played, you could be manipulated, and you'll probably even cross some of your brothers out just cause a piece of ass. You know what I'm talking about? I done seen it done, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm 57 years old and I done seen a lot in these little short 5 decades I done been around. 5.5 decades, plus a couple of years. So, you know, I said all that to say this, man. I'm a brother with sexual discipline. It took me a while to get it. It took me a better part of 10 years or so, 10, 15 years to acquire it. Nah, not that long. See, 10, 35, somewhere around about 10 years. It was 10 years before I realized that I actually had it. And then since then, I've been really kind of in it. You know, and when I'm with a woman, that's the woman that I'm with. I don't feel the need to go around and, you know, and fuck around on that shit, you know, because I can't live a lie. I'm not trying to live a lie. I can't go sit next to somebody, look them in their face, tell them I love them, and knowing damn well I'm fucking somebody over here. I would rather, man, just tell you who I am. My integrity won't allow me to do that. I'm kind of like an honest dude in that respect. Shit, when I meet you, I'm gonna let you know what's up with me. And then if you ain't with it, then you just ain't with it. But just because, you know, you see me in a video and I see a fat ass and I react to it, that don't mean that a woman with a fat ass can come take me away from my woman. I wouldn't give a damn. Because I already know what I got. She good as gold for me. You know what I'm saying? When you done lived as long as I have, man, and God send you something good in your life, you a damn fool to fuck it over. That's a common debt that you really gonna have to goddamn pay. Now, I'm gonna say this right here also while I'm sitting up here on my damn soapbox. I'm a man, and I'm subject to fuck up just like any other man. I'm not perfect. But what I'm saying is that, you know, hell, I'm not just past a fuck up, but most likely it won't happen because of how I've developed and who I am as a person. My level of integrity, my level of discipline. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, goddamn, I'm still a man. I'm a fallible human being. So don't get it twisted, you know what I'm saying? Hell no, I ain't looking for nobody to fuck around on my woman with. But shit, all the planets line up and I lose my goddamn mind one day, I just might. You know, I had to add that in there while I'm talking all this good shit, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man,